Welcome back to another episode of LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. My name is Jordan, and I am the narrator for this podcast. And if you've joined us before, welcome back. If this is your first time, I do recommend you maybe go back one more episode and start from there. But I mean, you can always start from the beginning as well. Today, I'm joined by a colorful cast. You know them, you love them. Ethan. Ethan, who are you playing as?
I am playing as Stormshade, a teleporting rancher from Colorado.
And then we have Josh. Josh, who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Blazor, a mutant with energy manipulation powers. Can make shoot beams of energy, make shields, and like energy cages.
And then we have Jax. Jax, who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Fireboy, the edgy senior kid from high school. He is a mutate with the power of fire.
All right. So I'm going to do a quick recap and then we'll pick up where we left off at. So the group is still reeling from the capture of Blackjack. They are led, as they are escaping, they run into Nani, who leads them to a secret base where they meet Jay Fury. Shortly after, Nick Fury arrives and informs the teams that they are now reporting directly to him instead of Jay Fury. He assigns them a mission to the Baxter Building, home of the Fantastic Four, where Armin Zola is attempting to breach the building's security. The group successfully takes down Zola, and Herbie, the Fantastic Four robotic security system, alerts them that another group is located in the building, and they are now heading down. So Herbie directs you guys to a basically to a ladder that's leading down into the sub basement where this mysterious group is is attempting to break in. But before you actually go down the ladder, can I get all three of you guys to make a vigilance check with a target number of 16?
Got it.
Oh wow, fantastic 20 right out the bat by Stormshade. We got a
Ooh,
14 and a
got it.
13. So, Stormshade, off into the distance, you notice that a giant statue is just out of nowhere. The statue it just looks black from where you are. It's kind of hard for you to tell what it is, but you see many heads coming out of it, and you take note of that as you're starting to head down. Who in the group would like to be the one heading down first to descent into down this ladder, basically? Who's leading the group down?
I think my vigilance is best. I'm okay with going first. I'm pretty hard to hit and I can see pretty well. So,
Fair
Okay,
enough.
so you're heading down first.
yeah.
So you guys, start heading down the ladder. You're descending like a lot. This is the Baxter building. It's a pretty big building. We'll call it about 20 stories. So you guys are going down there for a while. Um, you finally get to the bottom, huffing and puffing, and you come upon the door to the sub basement. Um, I need a melee check from someone, which it could be you. Stormshade, you are leading the group, but it'd be a melee check of 12 to bust this door down and get through.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm by
That's
far the strongest of the three
that's
of
you.
us. Yeah. Non-combat?
Yep, non-combat.
Okay. Yeah, I get a +8 to that. 21.
So yeah, how you busting down this door?
Just straight Spartan kicking like I did the Jeep a couple episodes ago. Just,
So that thing just flies off,
yeah.
and now you see you're now in a super dark hallway right now. Um, so you're leading the group, right? Let
Yes,
me.
sir.
Can you guys see the map?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So you guys are making your way down the hallway right now. It's super pitch dark. Storm Shane, since you are leading group, I need you to make a vigilance check with a target number of 16.
Oh no. Just an 11.
So that one fails. So as you're walking down on your leg, you just feel like a line. like you just feel, I mean, basically a tripwire basically goes off, causing an explosion to go on, to just happen inside this room or inside the hallway. So you caught the tripwire, it exploded. So you're going to take some damage here. Let me grab something. One,
Are we at 4?
you said what?
Are we at 4 on the map?
Yeah, we started
Yes.
in the little closet area.
Yep. I'm just trying to grab one more thing. All right. Okay. How do I need to do a secret roll? Well, like I said, I actually don't need to be secret. So wait, what did you get? So three times. Okay, so you're gonna take 21 damage from that explosion. And Fireboy and Blazor, you guys are walking behind. You see this explosion happen. I need you guys to try to basically gonna try to get out the way of the explosion. You're gonna have to do
Uh,
an agility check with a target number of 12.
All right. And non-combat
Correct. 22 by Fireboy,
and 15.
15 by Blazor. Fireboy, how did you get out of the way of this explosion?
I kind of just I see it, I'm like, whoa, and do like a little front flip over the explosion.
What about you, Blazor?
I wasn't quite so graceful in my attempt, so I just kind of jumped back and maybe got to like singe a little bit on the edges, but just moved out of the way.
Okay. So yeah, so Storm Shade, you took some damage here. The explosion. You still leading the group, or you want to kind of back off to someone else?
Muted.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to keep going. I still have more health than both of they do, even after taking the damage.
Okay.
I'm good.
So yeah, you guys are still making your way down. Um, this time, can I get a vigilance check with a target number of 10?
Yeah, 19.
So yeah, you're able to pass this one. You see the tripwire on the ground. How do you want to this time? How do you want to do get past it?
Um, what's it? Can I tell like what it's connected to? Is it another like mine or something that's gonna blow up?
Yep.
Well, I don't think I'm technologically savvy enough to like disarm it in any way. So I would just point it out to everybody and step over it.
Okay. So I assume, everybody's stepping over it. Um, in while you guys, when the first explosion went off, you actually hear a voice yell out of nowhere, "We've got company. How long is this going to take?" So you hear that voice, and then you also hear, "Sir, the vault appears to be out of phase. Some dimensional distortion security protocol. We don't have enough equipment to get it in. You get the data at least?" Affirmative. Okay, lay down some suppressor fire and let's pack it up. So these guys know you're here right now, whoever this mysterious group is. You're still making your way through this course. Can I get another vigilance check with a target number of 10?
Kind of in this long hallway.
12.
Ooh.
Ooh, you barely. What I imagine happened is, your leg kind of went up against it and you almost grazed it, but you actually noticed it. So you guys are able to get around it. And so this eventually leads you to a large open laboratory. You start to see the light, actually. You can see, let me get these guys on the map. Oh, can you guys already see the villains or no?
The sub basement?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. Okay, you guys don't see the villains yet. Okay.
Yeah, I just see the sub basement.
All right. That's fine. Okay, so the hallway, go ahead and lay you guys as characters on the hallway.
You said we've made it all the way to like the doors to the
You're like, so I'm about
like over
to
here.
get you like right here. So you got some doors right in front of you. Okay. So you got doors on either side of you. How do you guys want to proceed? You hear some drilling going on. You hear voices in the background. How do you guys want to proceed?
Do we hear drilling in the room like to the south of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
like
you
in
hear
the
voices, and you hear voices in there as well. Sounds like they're trying to, get into something.
Yeah, let's see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
Do it.
So how do you guys want to pop open the door? You guys just want to bust right on in?
Spartan kick it. Hopefully it flies into somebody.
Okay. So you go ahead and do a melee check. Well, we'll call it routine check. We'll go to a target number of 10. Oh yeah.
21.
Oh yeah, you bust that thing down. Let me go ahead and reveal everybody. So you kick the door down, you immediately see men dressed in yellow beekeeper suits. How do you guys want to proceed?
Uh,
They tell you, "Hey, what are you doing here? You don't belong here."
so I'm immediately on the offensive. Like we already know that it's bad guys attacking the building. So I would like teleport on top of this table between these two dudes. If that is a table. If it's not, I can go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
laboratory table.
and then whirling frenzy the two of 'em.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Before we get to whirly frenzy in.
You asked what I wanted to do. That's what I was going to do.
Okay. Let's wait a second. So actually, I need everybody to make a vigilance check with a target number of 14.
Ooh, 8.
Okay, so we got is that a 13?
Yeah,
Is that
mine
what
was
the
a 13.
Okay.
13, 18, and 8.
Okay, so 13 by Storm Shade, 18 by Fireboy, and 8 by Blazor. Uh, you immediately see a shield coming directly towards you. It hits Fireboy, I mean it hits Storm Shade, bounces off of him, hits Blazor, bounces off of him, causing 10 damage to you guys each. Fireboy, you see this thing coming directly towards you. How are you getting out the way of this one?
I kind of just see you said shield?
Yep, you see a shield coming directly towards you.
I basically just kind of watch the shield just kind of ricochet off of a Storm Shade and Blazor, and as soon as it come flying over to me, I kind of have my hands in my pocket and I just kind of like shrug back, and it just passes right on by.
So immediately coming out of the room. Oh, dang it, I'm on the wrong map. I'm on the wrong thing. Immediately coming out of the room, you see a man dressed in a white costume with some orange, with a skull for a face. And he immediately says, "Aim, take these guys out. No one is here going to stop Taskmaster." And so with that, we will roll for initiative. And then if you get your fantastic, I'll let you get the whirling frenzy in there. But let's roll for initiative. I'm also going to roll for these guys. So you have just encountered some AIM agents and Taskmaster. Oh, I forgot. Let me add the thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, could I use a karma, or should I wait for my turn?
You can wait on you can wait on your turn.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Is that right for everybody? 13, 15, 11.
Yep.
All right, let me. Okay. Did anybody get any fantastics?
Not me.
Looks like
I don't
that.
see any.
Nope, I don't see any. Okay. So turn order, Taskmaster is first, then Stormshade, then Fireboy, then the AIM agent, and then Blazor. So immediately Taskmaster. Oh wait. Stormshade, you didn't you poof somewhere?
I was going to, and you told me not to. So
Oh,
moving myself back to where I was.
okay. Did you do you want I'll let you poof. You can do the poof, but the whirling frenzy. We'll hold off on the whirling frenzy. And I guess Blazor, where do you want to set up at as well?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna come in just inside the door.
I was kind of just settled right here.
Okay. Um, all right. So now Taskmaster quickly sees some heroes and he quickly gets into defensive stance. So defensive stance, any attack made against this character have trouble until they are successfully attacked in this combat. So he is concentrating on this, and he's actually just going to stay right there in the middle of where everyone is. So he's not going to move. Stormshade, it is now your turn.
Whirling Frenzy. I'm gonna attack both the AIM agents next to me.
Okay.
That goes right there. That is a 19. I am going to use my edge to re-roll the middle die. 20. A little bit better.
And that is a hit on both of the aim agents.
Okay, and they only take half damage, so half of 21.
Okay, so tell me how that went.
Um, I mean, just like I said when I came in the door, just like in one motion, appear on the table and like slice down at both of them, like that are pretty much at, I'm assuming at my like feet level. So a little spin move on top of the table, hitting them both.
Okay. Are you going anywhere?
Um, I'll hop down and move behind this guy.
All right. Fireball, you're up.
Right. I am going to use one of my karmas to kind of heal some of my focus. And what is that?
All right, so
Karma I
you
use
need to do first of all you need a check of 10, a vigilance check. And if you pass it, then we can add everything up.
17.
Yep. So then you add all of that up and then you multiply it times your rank.
The 6, 4, and 4 or the
17 times 3,
Yeah.
oh,
and that's how
okay.
much you get back. 41, right?
41.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Perfect.
All right. So then you can stare at your actions and everything.
Sweet. So I am going to throw a classic fireball, which is my elemental blast, and I'm gonna hit straight at Taskmaster.
Okay. So there's gonna be an
How
agility check.
much
Yeah. Oh yeah. How much
extra are
how
you?
much you yeah.
Oh yeah. That takes 5. I'm gonna add an extra 20. So that'll be 25.
Big roll. Good stuff.
Yep. So any attacks against him since he is in defensive stance are gonna have trouble.
Then let's see, 24 damage, and then every 2 points, so that'd be
You got
Wait,
to roll the
wait,
trouble
you
first.
gotta roll the trouble for the 6.
Redo the
oh
6.
that's right.
18, still not bad.
18. Not bad.
That is a hit. Let me see if I have any reactions right quick. He does not have any he's not having a reaction, but oh wait, he does. He does have a reaction, sorry. So he has a move called Shield 1, and the reaction is the character is attacked. The character gains health damage reduction 1. So uh it's gonna be 4 times 2 instead of the 3. And then plus 6, and then how much did you add on to it?
I had 20 focus, so that'd be
So it's
10.
an extra 10. Yeah.
So was
So
it 4 times 2 is 8 plus 6,
14
14,
plus 10.
14
So
plus 10,
24.
24.
24 damage.
All right, so tell us how you did it.
All right, so immediately as we walk in, Taskmaster says all his blah bitty blah, and then I just kind of whip up a baseball fireball size and just throw it straight at his face.
So he was able to put up his shield a little bit and kind of block it from actually hitting his face. But you see the sparks kind of fly off the shield. All right. It is now all the aim agents' turn. So they immediately the one closest to Stormshade, since they're so close to each other, he's actually he's going to just try to do a good old fashioned melee check. He got a 9.
That misses. And I'm going to use a reaction to use a power called Riposte. And I get to attack back at him because he missed a melee.
Oh boy. Let me read this one right. We don't do that one often. The character makes a close attack on an enemy who just missed him. If the attack is a success, the enemy takes regular damage. On a fantastic success, the enemy takes double damage and suffers the weapon special effect.
And it is fantastic.
Oof. So yeah, tell us what happened there.
I like as I'm hopping down off the table, he just takes a big swing at me, and I just like slowly like dodge out of the way and hit him on the side of the head for 36 damage. Wait, what is it? Double damage. So 72 damage, and he's stunned.
Yeah, so he just get knocked down and he does not get up. The the one closest to him sees his partner go down and he pulls his rifle out and just takes the elemental burst right at Blazor. So the character makes a ranged attack against an enemy in line of sight. Oh yeah, we do this one all the time. So he's gonna shoot right at Blazor. It's gonna be an agility check. 15.
That is a hit. And I'm going to react um with by putting up my shield. So for 5 focus, I'm gonna enable my energy shield.
And that one, anything does less than 10, right?
Right.
So yeah, he shoots at him. Tell us how you reacted to that.
Yeah, so I see a guy, one of the AIM agents shooting at me, so I just pop up my shield, and just absorb the blow.
All right. And then that bullet just goes right into you and you just straight on absorbed it. The AIM agent is going to continue staying where he is, but there was another AIM agent closest to the door where or to the vault that was right there, I should say. And he's also going to take another shot. Actually, he's going to shoot at Storm Shade. Storm Shade is the closest to him, so he's going to take a shot right on at him. A 10.
Does not hit.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't. So the last guy, there's one more AIM agent who came out of nowhere, busted through the door, and tries to grab Fireboy. So I'm gonna do a move grab, and it's gonna be a melee check. Fantastic 12. Is that does that hit?
Yeah, my melee is at 10.
Oof. Let me look up grab right quick. I don't remember what the fantastic does. Okay. Grab. So neither the grab character nor the grabber can move unless they carry the other person with them. The grabber can let go at any time, but the grab character must escape to be free. Anyone making an attack against the entangled character has trouble if the attack against the intended target fails. Compare the same attack check against the other target's ability, not agility defense, and see if it hits them instead. If the attacker doesn't care who it hits, the attacker gets an edge. If the result is high enough to hit one of the targets but not the other, the one who hits, who it hits. If the attack is enough to hit either one of them, determine the actual target randomly.
So, can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use slip free.
Oh, look at that. You've been waiting to use that one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna let you talk the whole thing.
Go ahead and read Slip Free since we don't talk about that one ever.
All right, so it's an instant reaction, and the trigger is that the character is grabbed or pinned. And so the effect the character is not grabbed or pinned.
So yeah,
Doesn't really have much else.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, huh? So he grabs you. How did you slip free of this?
So he kind of just like how did he grab me? Like, is he like give me a bear hug or something?
Yeah, he came from behind, try to, two-hand grab you, grab your arms
Yeah,
and
I
everything.
I kind of just like slip because like I'm assuming that he's just a little bit bigger than I am since I'm just a medium, and I kind of just slip underneath his arms and just kind of jump out of the way.
Under his mask, you know him say, "What the?"
Can't get me yet.
And with that, it is now Blazor's turn.
All right. I'm gonna fire a beam of energy. Um, Actually, my I'm trying to get a ricochet, so I'm gonna use elemental ricochet and fire at the AIM agent that's let me try and ping on him. Between the tables.
Okay, I see him. So that one's going, let's see. 18. That is enough to hit.
All right. So nothing ricochets, and that did cost 10 focus. Um, but I do at least hit that guy. And that's 30 damage.
So you fire the blast at him, and he goes like flying back, hitting the table right behind him, and he doesn't get up either. So it is now Taskmaster's turn. Taskmaster takes basically a running. Actually, okay, yeah. Taskmaster takes a running charge directly towards Fireboy after seeing him basically slip free, and he is going to do. Actually, whoa. All right, so actually, he's gonna stop right in between both Blazor and and Fireboy, and he's gonna do copy moves, and he's actually gonna copy Storm Shade's moves. So clone moves cost 5 or more focus. The character picks another character within 10 spaces and in line of sight, and duplicates all of their powers that could be selected with the special training origin. Oh, is Whirling Frenzy? Could that one be selected with
I
special
believe
train?
I believe it is
Okay.
the special training because it's like a weapon attack. I'll double check for you, but go ahead.
Okay.
But
They can now use those powers if they always were theirs. If the copy power have a cost, the character must pay the highest of them or the minimum of 5 focus. The character uses the copy power, and they must pay any normal as well. So how much did that focus that one cost?
It takes 5 every time you do it.
Okay.
what kind of weapon does Taskmaster have?
So he's rocking. Oh, you're right. You're right. I should explain that. So Taskmaster actually has a shield of his own. He also carries around a crossbow, not crossbow, a like a what is it called? A bow and arrow, basically. And he also has a sword for himself.
He's got all the things.
Yes. And so he's gonna whirling frenzy himself against the 2 people right next to him. So it's gonna be a melee check. Oh my gosh. He rolled a 7. Uh,
That uh,
I mean, I know it misses you, but you also
yeah,
absorb it anyway.
that is a miss. I'm actually going to use a reaction of my own here.
Okay.
Uh, nice shot, knock off a hobgoblin,
Oh, I know what that one is. Go ahead and read that
and
to us.
I have the power wisecracker. Um, so I can crack a joke at the enemy's expense, and it's a reaction. So when I exceed an attack on an enemy in earshot, or an enemy in earshot fails an attack on them. Um, so I'm going to make an ego attack. Holy crap!
Holy crap.
That's a
Fantastic 19.
Oh,
fantastic 19.
dang, he
Um,
took it to heart.
on on success, it does regular focus damage. On a fantastic success, the damage is doubled, and this is focus damage. So that's 38 focus damage. And the target is stunned for 1 round.
Holy crap. All right. Let me get that focus out of there.
What's your ego attack formula?
So my ego attack.
It'll be
Oh
6
shoot.
times
I hit
something
the
plus.
I actually hit the wrong thing for damage. That was
It's
just
fine.
the
It's
hit.
fine. You can
Oh
still
yeah.
calculate it
Oh
though.
yeah.
It's
So it'd
fine.
be times 4 plus 5.
6 times 4, 24 plus 5, so 29.
29.
And that's doubled. So
Yes. So right. So yeah, I said it wrong
58,
earlier.
and
Yeah.
he's stunned. 58 focus damage, and
Holy
he's stunned.
crap.
Holy crap. Okay. Did that attack, I assume that attack failed against you too as well, Fireboy?
Yes, it did.
Did you want to
And
use any reactions or anything?
you know, I have a little wisecracker reaction as well. Can we both
Yeah,
be
I mean,
insulting this man?
yeah, you guys both can.
I don't have anything up in the chamber for a joke, but I'm pretty much just laughing at um what Blazor had told him and just kind of insulting the man, being like, "Wow, with a cool mask like that, you're really just gonna let down all the people in front of you, huh?"
So go ahead and do the ego attack. Oh my gosh, this is got
Fantastic
another
13.
No way.
fantastic.
That's
Does 13 hit his what does it have to be?
Uh,
His ego defense? Is that what it was?
13 does hit, yes.
oh.
Oh, this guy is just getting
So
shattered.
40 focus damage, and he's already stunned, so that doesn't matter. But another 40 focus damage after already taking 58.
And now me
And
and Blazer are just looking at each other, just cracking up.
That's 98. There's no way he has 98 focus.
I'm looking up when you lose all your
Plus
focus. I forgot the
he
name of it.
like used some of it already too. Yeah.
He's like, "Stop it! My ego can't take it anymore. Stop bullying
Yeah.
me."
Let
And
me
honestly, like thematically, because we all know what Taskmaster could do in like the comics and stuff, like this fits. Like he may get beat now and he gets embarrassed, but he's gonna come back next time and he's gonna know like all this extra stuff and he's gonna be even harder because that's what Taskmaster does.
so yeah, I'm trying to let me find what happens when you lose. I think it's shattered. I think that's what it's called.
Negative emotions hurting my nervous system.
They are when a character's focus is reduced to 0 or below, they are demoralized.
Ah,
When
demoralized.
this
That's what it's
happens,
called.
the character stops being able to negatively affect others or doing much of anything. All actions have trouble. They aren't dead and can still do basic things. However, being able to use powers or do anything that requires taking an action or making a check is a real hassle. And it's on page 28 if you have the thing pulled up.
Okay. Thank you for that. So
And if
yeah,
it's a negative equal to their max, so like if their max is 50 and it goes to negative 50, then they are demoralized and they're pretty much like in a coma and can't do anything and need like something to heal them back up. But 0 pretty much just gives him trouble on everything, like he doesn't know what's going on, yada yada yada.
so yeah, he gets he couldn't take the jokes. His mask kind of falls off, and you kind of see like tears rolling down his eyes. He's like, wouldn't expect. Oh, actually, half his mask kind of fell off, and he got a couple tears rolling down his eyes,
Dang, you're
and
crying?
he's stunned, and he's just like on one knee right now, just kind of really going through it right now.
Yeah, he's like that anime scene where they're just like on one knee and they're just looking at the ground like,
Yeah.
how could this happen?
I did
50% of all Dragon Ball Z episodes, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I did not expect this to ever happen to anybody, to be honest with you. Um,
Yeah, I
but
guess the technical thing is any powers they were concentrating on end immediately, and
yeah,
they
they
have
mean
trouble on all
right.
action checks.
So he immediately dropped
Oh, his
uh
defensive stance.
his defensive stance, and yeah,
And the copy moves, I think, was concentration too, wasn't it?
Yep.
yep.
Clone
So
moves. Yeah.
everything he just did was
Wiped out.
just completely wiped out. With that, Storm Shade, it's your turn right now.
Well, it seems like they got that handled over there, so I'm gonna pop over behind this cat here and attack him.
Bit okay, go ahead.
Did you have something?
No, 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 it's fine. I still
Okay.
got it.
Um, okay. It's a 20. I'm gonna use my edge, see if I can get a fantastic. I don't. But that is 36 damage to this cat down here at the bottom.
Yeah, so tell us how you did that one.
Uh, Classic Storm Shade. Hit a guy in the side of the head and knock him out, disappear into the shadows, and just poof back in behind a guy and hit him in the back of the head too, and see if it works again, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He takes that, back hits vault that he was right behind, and he does not get up.
Nice. But that would be my movement and my action, so I'm done.
Okay. Um, Fireball, it's your turn. The AIM agent behind you, he kind of stops and he tells you he gives up. He saw what just happened to Taskmaster, and the way he just got, you know, obliterated. And he,
Just
and he asked you not to attack him. What do you do?
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put a elemental prison around Tap.
Okay. Um, and then yeah, that one.
Kind of back up right here.
That one's an ego check, right? And compares it to the agility defense.
Yes. So would that be a
So
ego
you're gonna,
attack?
yes. That is not enough.
Uh, I'll give my two an edge. See.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you giving the edge?
Uh, to see if I can get a better roll.
Well, you would have to, if you want to, you would have to spend a point of karma to automatically get an edge. If not, that
You
just
have to have
completely misses.
something like a power that
Yeah. So
lets you do that.
the reason why
Ah,
Stormshade was able to get it, that's what his signature attack does.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I
Well,
have
then
a trait that gives me that.
I would like to spend some karma to re-roll to
Okay.
14.
Yeah, 14 is enough to trap him.
Perfect. Yeah. So I basically just I hear out whatever his mate says, and I'm just gonna just kind of look at him with I stop laughing and just kind of have a more serious face. It's like whatever, and then shoot a fire prison on Taskmaster.
Okay, so right now, Taskmaster is on his knees and trapped right now and stunned, right?
Yes.
Okay. With that, it's the aim agent's turn. He's actually gonna pass his turn. He's literally just sitting there watching what's going on, and he is just frozen in fear. Blazor, is your turn.
All right. So Taskmaster, what's going on here? Like I want to like coerce him to tell us what's been happening.
What are they
Taskmaster,
after?
he is completely tight-lipped. He is not saying anything to you. However, the AIM agent behind him, he seems to be a little spooked. I will say he's frozen in fear, but Taskmaster is remaining quiet.
So Imagine like he can't get to you right now, but we can. So what are you guys doing down here?
So a little threat looks like. Is that a threat?
It's a bit of a threat.
Okay, let's do it. Let's make it an ego check then against the ego defense uh of the AIM agent.
Is a 19.
Oh yeah, nah, you can you definitely passed. The AIM agent tells you basically the main mission was to access the vault that the Fantastic Four have, and basically to secure any cosmic objects that they can. As he's like talking, like Taskmaster tells him to shut up, like he doesn't want him to keep talking at all. And so he kind of the AIM agent gets quiet there for again. With that, you want to move around or anything, or do you want to attack or anything? You want to continue? You want to continue trying to talk to him again?
Yeah, yeah, if I can keep pushing him, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's
like
wait.
what
Let's make a ego check with target number 14 to see if you can continue to keep him talking.
okay. 16.
Yeah, so he continues to keep talking. He said, although there was another objective, we're trying to raid the database and gather information on the Cosmic Cube. and other powerful, cosmic weapons, the negabands, the ultimate nullifier, anything that can, you know, potentially take down any cosmic character. Um, and this will ultimately help out for our goals. And that's all he said for now. All right. It's Taskmaster's turn. Oh, do you want to do any movement or anything? I
No.
mean, y'all feel like you're in a perfect position. Taskmaster, he is just completely demoralized. Like he doesn't know what to do in this situation. Um, he's going to try and escape the prison.
He's stunned. He can't.
I think
You
stunned.
like miss around.
The character cannot take any actions. Oh yeah, and all
Yeah.
attacks against them gaining edge. Oh, actually, he did. Get your point of karma back, Fireboy, because you automatically get an edge because of stun.
Oh.
All attacks against them gain an edge.
I was thinking
This is
about that.
his stunned round where he can't really do anything.
Yeah. So he's just sitting there. He's just furious. He doesn't know uh kind of what to say right now. He's done with Stormshade. What do you want to do right now? What do you think is going on? What's going through
Uh,
your head right now?
we're gonna call in Big Dog Fury, not Little Dog Fury, and have him bring somebody to take these people in, right? Like Taskmaster's trapped, other dude's giving up. We obviously are not like cops that are gonna handcuff them and take them in, but Fury's got people that'll do that. I'm
Okay.
assuming they're in the vicinity if they sent us here. So I would contact Fury and be like, "Hey, we've stopped the assault on the roof. We made it to the basement. We have Taskmaster, and some AIM agents apprehended. Somebody needs to come get these fools. They're after cosmic weapons and knowledge about cosmic stuff."
Fury reports back and says, "We'll send a team in to take care of them. Have you guys secured the building yet? Because we don't have time to mess around here."
This was the only other spot
Thanks.
Herbie said was under attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So I think we got it secure. I mean, we got Taskmaster. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've stopped them
Fury
trying to steal stuff.
Fury tells you, they'll take care of everything. The city is kind of going crazy right now. Hydra apparently has been resurrecting a bunch of monuments, and we need to figure out what is going on with that. We need you guys to get to these locations. He sent you like some coordinates to some different places, and kind of see what's going on with that. So you guys basically going to make your way back up towards the 20 flights of ladders that you guys just hit.
I'm gonna
Um,
teleport to the top.
oh yeah, yeah. I forgot you
I'm
do
not climbing no ladder.
that.
I'm out of here.
But before you actually teleport on one of the monitors, this is a laboratory, the TV screen came on. Armin Zola appears on the screen and tells you, Taskmaster, you have failed. You know, don't give them any information. He tells all the AIM agents to basically, if there are any alive, don't say anything. So this is after, he doesn't know that any information has been, shared with you all. And he's telling Taskmaster and the AIM people, not to let anything go. And he tells the group that you haven't seen the last of me yet. With this information, what do y'all do right then? I assume somebody wants to like throw a fireball at the TV.
I was about to say if nobody like just says anything, I just send my sword through the TV and summon it back over and
Then
go
it,
about my business.
it goes completely black. So teleport back up to the top. You still have the VTOL, the jet.
Yep.
It's still sitting there hovering. So Fury sent you guys some coordinates that you guys need to go see what's going on with some monuments popping up. And actually, Stormshade, you got a quick glance at what you thought was one of these actual monuments that popped up. So who was our pilot? I think it was Blazor.
Yep.
Yes.
So right now, you guys have a couple options where to go. Um, let me make sure. Let me pull up something right quick. Okay, so we have he sends you a couple of different places. He tells you that there's a museum being attacked right now. Central Park is also there's stuff going on in Central Park, and there's stuff going on the streets here in New York. New York has become a real battleground, and there's Hydra agents kind of everywhere right now. Um, Blazer, where are you taking the group?
Guys, where do we start?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
You said they were resurrecting monuments?
Oh, I meant to say erecting.
Okay, so they're like building things.
Yeah, there's monuments popping up. Yes.
Okay.
You see, and actually once you get to the top, you actually see these helicopters kind of bringing in these monuments and placing them.
Like, what do they look like?
You gotta wait to see one.
Oh, I say let's
All
start
right.
at Central Park.
Yeah, Central Park.
Okay. You guys are flying right now. Blazer,
So
you know,
we're in our little Quinjet.
yeah, you're in the VTOL, you're in the Quinjet, you're flying right now. You see a rocket just come directly towards you right now. I need you to make a challenging check right now. You know, you're not a pilot or anything right now, or anything any good right now. You're just there. So it's gonna be a target number 16 agility check to see if you can move this bad boy out the way.
All right, guys, hang on. I just learned to fly this morning. There's a 20.
Nice. So how did you dodge this
Nice.
rocket?
I mean, I just
Whoa.
I channeled my Top Gun skills, my afterburner training, and yeah, I did actually no, I channeled my Star Fox and I did a barrel roll.
Did another
Nice.
barrel roll, huh? Okay. So, you're flying pretty fast. Um, you're going in between buildings. You take a hard left right now. So like you're trying to whip this thing hard left. I need you to do another agility check with a target number of 13 to see if you can keep control of this thing.
A fantastic 18.
Whoa, you are a pilot right now. How are you managing this thing?
So it turns out these shields Quinjets VTOLs are easier to fly than you might think. So I'm getting the hang of it pretty quick and just start to dodge buildings and rockets and I'm better at this than I thought I was going to
I
be.
peek over his shoulder and it's actually an old TV screen with Star Fox on it, and he's just playing the game and not really paying attention out the window, and it's just working.
Okay. Uh, so yeah, you're still zipping through. You guys are making your way to New York. You're making your way through New York, I should say. Um, there's a tank on the ground. One more rocket just comes hurling right towards you. Can we get a target number 15 check?
Here we go. Oh, 23.
Yeah, tell us how you got past this thing.
Yeah, so yeah, we see there's one more rocket heading our way and the alarms are going off in the jet, so we take evasive action again and I dodge one more rocket.
So because you have been piloting this thing the whole time and you just managed to successfully evade all these things, you're actually I'm gonna award you with a trait and a point of karma.
Right.
So you're gonna get a point of karma, and I'm gonna give you one more trait. And let me get the name of the trait. I know the name of the trait, but let me make sure I said it right so I can actually put it so I can actually read it. So give me one sec. Yeah, I might just have to just tell you what it is, and then once I find it, I have to actually read it to you. So you're gonna get the trait pilot. So because you are basically the one flying this thing and you're able to get past all these uh all these, things coming towards you, you're gonna earn that trait. So be sure and write that one down, and then I'll get you what it
I,
means. I probably
I
should do that
just
ahead of time.
I looked it up in the Roll20
Oh, okay, it's there. Oh,
compendium.
nice.
Yeah.
Piloting, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
So piloting, the while this entry makes for okay. So the characters know how to operate vehicles of all kind. They have an edge on agility checks triggered when piloting or driving vehicles during movement action.
Oh.
This appears. This applies to cars, boats, aircrafts, and so on. So yeah, look at you. You are now
All right.
our pilot. So
Good work.
Central Park, you get there and you're actually hovering right above. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Are you guys able to see the map on this one?
Yep.
So yeah, you guys are hovering right above. Um, to make sure you don't get detected, let's do a vigilance check and target number of 13. But before you roll, you finally see one of these monuments that, Furious tells you about. You see the monument is a giant Hydra. You see it's all black with a green kind of gem in the middle of it with many Hydra heads coming out of it. And you kind of see two on there, and you also see some Hydra agents actually on the ground level. So let's do a visions check to see if they notice you. And target number be 13.
Fantastic 19.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're been an amazing pilot right now. So they don't
It was
notice
meant to
you.
be.
I know.
You know, planes pretty much fly themselves at this point, right?
It's
He's not doing anything. Yeah, he just
I'm just
Autopilot is
mashing
Yeah.
buttons.
autopilot.
Yeah.
So right now they don't notice you guys at all. What do you guys want to do with this opportunity?
Are they actively doing anything?
They're actively just basically patrolling the area
Guarding the
right now.
statue things?
Correct.
How big are the statues?
So the statues they're about 30 feet tall. They're pretty big. 30 feet.
Okay.
I think it's 30 feet.
Can we tell from where we're at, like how they were like put here? You can't just pick up a 30-foot tall
Well, so
statue,
so
you
you've
know?
noticed the helicopters that were like bringing them in.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah, 30 feet tall and about 20 feet wide. So they're pretty massive.
And can we tell if they're like doing anything? Is there like
I need someone to make a vigilance check. I need one person. Actually, you guys all can make a vigilance check with a target number of 16. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult to tell what's going on with these.
16.
oh there's a 16.
There's a 16. Okay. So only one person pass it.
I did.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot tell what is kind of going on with these statues.
Shoot.
Well, they
Should
are
we jump
Hydra
out?
agents, so
It's yeah, these things are definitely no good. What kind of weapons do we have on the VTOL?
Happy access. So the VTOL actually has I would say so the size is gigantic. Oh wait, no, sorry, not gigantic. The size is huge. And this thing can fly real fast. You have basically elemental powers. So it's like lasers. So look at that. This is just like you. But
Okay.
it does, if you're going to like fire them, it does use your focus. So the whole plane is based off of your stats, except for the health. The health is at 100 right now because you have not got hit.
um would we know like so these lasers are I'm assuming bigger than the lasers that Blazor shoots out of his hand.
Correct.
Are they like target a single person kind of lasers or are they like an AoE area effect kind of
Let
laser?
me see if I can get this guy. Let me see if I can get this to y'all.
Because I don't want to
Yeah.
teleport down into the middle of the bad guys if that means Blazor can't shoot lasers anymore because they'd hit me too.
Well, and I want to make sure that these are gonna do more damage than we can do down there. I want to expose our jet to
Yeah. And right now
return
we're
fire.
completely hidden, right?
Correct.
So we'd get surprise on these cats if we did just
I
start
wish I
karate
can
chopping people.
I wish I can drop this to y'all. I might have to do it later. But basically, Nick Fury's VTOL jet, a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft that Nick Fury uses to get places quickly. When in flight, when in flight, it can move as fast as a jet, but can also hover, land, and take off from landing pads like a helicopter. The speed is 36 spaces, powers flight 2, energy burst, energy blast, and energy barrage, and it has 150 health actually. So those are the three powers that you can use. So the burst will be like a single hit. I think blast would be almost like a single hit, but barrage, I'm pretty sure I have to look up. Elemental barrage is more of the name of it.
Um, but it has my stats,
Yes,
so it's really not going to do. It's not going to do anything that I can't do.
Except keep you from getting hit. It would keep you safe, but it
correct,
does spin your focus.
Yeah,
So
you'll spend my focus, but then also like it's going to take the damage,
yeah,
correct.
and we might want this thing.
yeah. I mean, we can just leave it hidden, and I can teleport us down, literally like right in the middle of these guys. If I, this is selfish of me. If I land right here, I can literally hit all five of them with one action.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If as soon as you guys touch the ground, we roll for initiative. As soon
But
as
we're
one,
hidden. What
well,
the
yeah,
hell?
if one person hits the ground, actually, I'll give it to you, actually.
We'll
I'm
But
see.
trying to get D&D sneak attack here. They don't know
I
we're
know,
here, so we attack them before they know we're here.
yeah. So I'll give it to you, but as soon as you get to one attack, we
That's
start
fine.
initiative.
They can't hit me anyway. It's okay. Um, but I mean, it's up to you guys. If the fight's like, if we're gonna fight, that's what I want to do. I want to be
I
right in the middle of them and hit all of them at once.
Yeah,
I'd say do that because I can just fly down.
Yeah. Blazor, you want to stay in the jet for a minute, or you want me to take you
see,
down with me?
I could just land the jet and keep it out of the way.
Yeah. I'm assuming that would keep you out of the fight for like a turn or two to land it and make your way
I
over.
mean, you can, or I mean, it does have a hover mode. I mean, you can
Yeah.
jump out, do the superhero landing.
Yeah, how high can you jump from without taking damage?
Yeah, how high can I jump from?
What is falling damage?
It's the elemental barrage.
Okay,
One
so
for every three spaces fallen.
yeah, so that's damage, and then anytime a character ends a turn in midair without any means of support, they fall up to 100 spaces. If they don't hit anything, they keep falling. Okay,
You know what, guys? Let's
but also what's your jump? So I mean, it's up to you. How close do you want to get? Actually, how close are you trying to get the plane?
I need to because I would say actually, why don't I just fire off this elemental barrage and just because I can let's see if I can send this to the chat. So for 15 focus, I can affect every enemy within 10 spaces of where I'm aiming. And I'll make a single ego check compared to each target's resilience. Everybody takes half, and then on the fantastic success, they take full regular damage.
Okay, what do y'all want to do? It's up to you guys.
If you
So
want to, we need to
I
make a
can.
decision quickly. So if you want to shoot, then go ahead and shoot. Then we'll do stuff afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna shoot.
All right, so you'll be 15 focus. And it is a surprise, so I'm going to give you the edge.
Okay. So yeah, that's a 16 for 25 damage. So they each take half
So, and
damage.
this is against, hang on, let me get these guys. So it's going to be against their uh resilience, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
resilience defense.
Okay, so I forgot to let the people know who you even saw. So you saw some Hydra officers and some actual Hydra agents. And this was able to hit everybody there right there.
So half of 25 is what they take.
Yes. So what is that? 13 and a half? So 13?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get everybody. Go ahead and tell us how you did that while I get these guys' health down.
Yeah, so we see these Hydra agents kind of gathered up together. They're all grouped up, and I see this big AoE attack looking button on the Quinjet. Fury's got everything labeled nice and easy to read. So I mash a button and send a barrage of energy beams down at these Hydra agents.
Okay, so let
And
me
the button, Fury just labeled the button, shoot them all.
So that actually that hit everyone basically, and the Hydra agents they hit the ground and they didn't get up. The officers are basically getting, they're getting laid down right now. And so or not laid down. Like they're taking a lot of damage right now. And then I storm shade, or you still poofing down right there?
I mean, I'll give up my surprise round to let Blazor do the big barrage
Yeah, I was
thing.
about to, yeah.
That,
Okay.
yeah.
So then
I'm fine
now,
with rolling initiative and going from there.
all right. So we're gonna roll initiative. I assume you guys are still hovering in the air right now.
I
Yeah,
mean, we're still in the plane.
yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see how that goes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll. Let me clear this right here before we roll.
I'm putting my token on just so I can roll initiative and then it go to the turn order. That's not actually where I'm going to be if I have something to say about it.
Hydra officers got a 15. Blaze got a fantastic, so he will be going into a bonus round. Who we missing? Fireboy.
Ooh, 9.
Rough.
Wonder why did it not? Oh, you didn't add yourself to the
Oh,
board right quick.
And then you
So I
click it and
got it.
hit initiative and it'll send
I
it
think
on
I got
there.
it for him because he got a
Okay.
9. I got it.
Yeah. And then you can just edit it to what you want it to be.
There you go. Can you guys see it now?
yep.
Yeah. 16, 15, 11, and 9.
Okay. So Blazer, you got a bonus round. Everybody's still in the jet. What do you want to do?
Um, yeah, so you said the Jets got elemental burst or like yeah, the energy burst.
Correct.
It's
So good
got
saying
burst, blast, and barrage are the three
which
that it
okay, so
has.
burst doesn't take focus. So do I need to spend any focus to
Nope.
fire it from the jet?
Nope.
All right, well then yeah, I'm gonna shoot at let me get a ping on him. This guy right here.
Okay. So it's gonna be an agility check.
Yep. And then I'm gonna get an edge because I'm a pilot.
Nice. Look at that. He's already using those skills, huh?
Okay, so that's a 15
Yeah, that was enough to hit.
and that's 20 damage.
How high did I think I asked how high are you right now in your how high do you have the jet?
We're
It was
probably
never pointed out how high we were.
Oh
We were
yeah.
just above them.
So I mean, you guys have I think you have a jump of 3, so that's 15 spaces if you want to drop down,
yeah. See, I want
completely
to
15
fine.
feet.
yeah, I want to go get to within like my jumping distance, and these guys don't have to worry about that.
Okay. I think yours is a 3 as well. I think that's about where everybody is. So you do a flyby, you guys all hop out the back of it and you send that thing in autopilot.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody set the characters where you think you would have dropped out at. Of course, Storm Shadow goes right to the middle of well,
I'm
you
a
can
melee
teleport.
character. I just
Yeah,
want a melee.
you can teleport, so you're good.
Right there.
And Blaze is back there.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, Storm Shade, you got a 16. It is your turn.
Whirling frenzy.
Old classic, huh? Okay.
Classic. Takes 5 focus, so I did that. And then a melee attack against both these cats. 18, I'm going to use my edge. Still an 18.
That hits.
I keep having to mute myself because I'm coughing. Um, so yeah, it's half damage to both of them. So 31 damage halved. So 15,
Uh,
16, whatever you want to do.
so yeah, 15. We take the lower, so the two. Tell us how you did it.
Um, Literally just like poof down next to their heads and smack them both. One spin move as I'm like landing, like just one fluid motion. Come out of the smoke, spinning around, and then superhero landing.
Okay. The Hydra officer's turn. They quickly, they took that hit and I was like, Jesus, that was what was that? After seeing, they get laid down on a barrage attack. And so now it's their turn. They quickly, put guns up and they just started firing using weapons blazing. So it's gonna split into two attacks. And it's actually just gonna split it into one. They're gonna shoot, directly at Storm Shade with him being right there. So it's gonna be an agility check. Actually, they kind of backed up a little bit after getting hit. Uh, one that'll be the movement for both of them. But now they're gonna weapons blaze and they're just gonna start shooting. Fantastic 19.
Oof.
Wow.
I am going to use a reaction. I forgot what it's called. Where is it at? I haven't used this one yet. It's called Blink Barrage. It gives them trouble. So go ahead and re-roll that fantastic there, sweetheart.
Tragic. Go ahead and read that one since we
Also,
don't use that one that often.
character teleports several
Whoa,
times
whoa,
and
that's not even
equips
a
its
reaction. That's a standard action or movement.
standard move. Oh shit, it is. I'll just do the regular blink then. It is a reaction. That one.
All right, we know that one.
Clear space, and they can see have been to up to my rank away. So I got 3 spaces. So I can get behind a tree and avoid one of these shots. The other one is gonna hit me. So I guess it doesn't matter. They're the same kind of person. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that to get behind this tree and avoid the one from the top guy and just take the one from the bottom guy.
All right. So that one's gonna be, let's see, it was a fantastic. So on a fantastic, you suffer full damage, and the character can make a bonus attack with this power again on any available target. So the damage was
14.
14.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just like firing off the rifles at you right now. Then he's gonna take another shot at you again,
9 does
and
not cut it.
nice missed. And that is their turn. Blazor is your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna move down into my range, about 10 spaces, and fire my energy burst at this guy that was just shooting at Storm Shade. There we go.
All right.
That's a 17,
That definitely hits.
and that's 35 damage.
God, dog. That hits. Tell us what happened there.
Yeah, so I've just hopped out of the jet and come running, and just right after these guys shoot at Storm Shade, I fire an energy beam at one of them.
He took that directly to the chest, and you see his chest like smoking, and he's just like, holding his chest, like almost coughing up blood. Like he took that very hard. Are you moving or anything?
I already moved. I moved at the beginning of
Oh,
the round, so yeah,
oh, gotcha. Fireboy, you saw all this go down. What are you doing now?
All right, so I'm gonna use 20 of my focus and hit him with an elemental fire blast. I'm gonna hit this guy right here.
Boy, you love that fire blast, huh?
It does me good. So I'm gonna do 25. And then let's see. Oh,
Oof.
not too
That
good,
that
but
is
that's okay because I added 10 more damage to it. Or no, let's see.
well, that's a miss. I want to say before you add
Yeah.
Oh,
anything.
that's a miss. Ah,
That is a miss.
yikes. I'm gonna use my karma since that one got back to me. I'm gonna use
Oh
it.
wait.
Let me use a reaction before you use karma. I'm going to use
Sure.
a reaction and do help teammate, and it gives you an edge. I
Oh,
have another
perfect.
reaction that I can use. So I just shout out, he's behind that tree. And so you get to re-roll one of your dice there.
All right. I think I'm gonna do
And if it's still bad, then you can karma after that.
That's a lot of focus too to lose. I'm just gonna say.
13, and then
Whoa. 13 hits.
it does.
Yes.
Well, I still kind of want to use a karma just to make it stronger. That possible?
I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to use
You
a
can
point of
re-roll
karma,
the middle one. You could have
yeah.
re-rolled the middle one originally if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you're gonna use that point of karma. Okay.
Still going to be a 2. Oh, it's 4.
I was so worried it's gonna be a one.
A little
Well,
bit
I guess
more
that would have been
damage.
good.
Yep, 15 still hits though.
Yeah,
All
1
right.
would have been good. You couldn't have got any worse than the 2. The
No.
worst result could have been another 2.
Okay, so yeah, now I'm going to, so I use 25 focus. So that would be 10. That'd just be 12.
5 would be to cast it, and then 20 to upcast it, right?
Yeah.
Or did you do the 5 and then another 25 on top of it?
No, I didn't. I'm just doing 20, so that would be 10. So
Yeah.
28.
Yeah. So that one takes 28 damage. And it hits him. Tell us how you did that.
So basically I throw a fireball and then Storm Shade's kind of like, "Hey, wait, he's over behind the bushes." And so then I kind of move a little bit and I was like, "Oh, there he is." And then I go for another fireball and it hits him straight in the chest.
And yeah, he does not give up. I'm gonna give up. He does not get up.
Nice. Thanks for that, Storm Shade.
Tip of the cowboy hat to you.
And then you're in action now, Stormshade. What are you doing?
And I'm going to slowly walk towards this guy, pull my sword out of a portal, and attack him very ferociously. Because he just shot me, and I don't appreciate it.
All right.
Well, I clicked it. What happened? It didn't do anything. There it goes. A 17. I'm going to use my edge. Still a 17.
And yeah, that hits.
26 damage.
Yeah, he ain't getting up.
Yeah. It was one of those, like, he shot me pretty ferociously multiple times. It was very rude. And it's one of those, like, you take the hit and you just turn and look at him and just slow walk toward the guy. And I, like, summon the sword from a portal and just give it to him.
Very, very
Angry. I don't
cinematic.
like getting hit. Not
Okay.
okay.
So all these guys are down now. What do you guys want to do now?
Uh,
Um,
Look at the statue.
Yeah, let's see what's going on with
Yeah.
these things.
while they take the initial look at the statue things, I want to, like, gather up the Hydra people, bring them over to the fountain, and kind of, like, they're all unconscious and whatnot, but I want to, like, tie them up and stuff and keep them there. So if we have questions about said statues, we can have discussions with them.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were about to say I'm gonna take them and like put their face in the water. I thought you were about to drown
Really?
them.
I'm the one person here
I
that's not
agree.
trying to kill people.
I
Just
agree. So when I was
just
like, yo,
a
this is a heel
just
turn.
I'm
a little light waterboarding.
yeah. I'm the only person in our games that has ever gotten karma for doing heroic things.
True.
Going out of my way to be heroic. I'm not gonna waterboard or drown anybody.
Okay. So you guys take a look at these monuments. You get real close to them and you get like a weird feeling about them, but you guys failed the vigilance check earlier, so nothing quite happens yet. Um, You do notice that they have some placards on it with the slogans like "Obey and Prosper," "Individualism is Chaos," and just kind of other propaganda just kind of over them as well. And also, you notice like when you get close to them, you can hear like some music playing, uh, like a sound system just attached to it with just like some Hydra music and like some propaganda just kind of going all over. Um, you notice also like when you touch this thing, it's hard to the touch and it feels like almost invincible. Like if you try to attack it, it just wouldn't do anything.
So there's sound coming from it.
Yeah, just like
There's words
mm-hmm,
engraved all over it
mm-hmm.
of like sayings and stuff, and it's like super solid and sturdy. Like it's heavy
Yep,
duty.
yep.
Do we know what it's made out of?
You do not. This thing, it came Fury actually comes on and tells you, these monuments are actually popping up all over the city. I have teams dispersed out, you know, taking a look at these monuments. I have other heroes fighting across the city, trying to figure out what's going on with these monuments. Um, some of our stronger heroes took a crack at it and didn't even put a scratch on this monument. So the monument seems pretty tough. From all the information they've gathered so far, it comes from a different dimension. So this is part of the portal stuff that's kind of been going on.
Hmm.
Is it the words on them? Is it just like a bunch of different phrases, or is there something that's like very prominent, like it's scrolled out really big and prominent on it, or is it
Nope.
just a bunch of little stuff all over the place?
Each one of them just says something different. There's just like a like a square thing, and it just says like "Obey and Prosper." You guys take a look at the other one, and it says something different. So like each
Oh, so
monument
each
kind of says something.
statue has a different saying on it. Okay.
Correct.
And
Hmm.
they've got you said they've got like green gems or
Yeah, it has like a
something.
green gem in the middle, just like a glowing green gem, just right in the middle.
Hmm.
So Fury, has anybody tried to pry that gem off these?
Our strongest heroes can't do anything to even touch this thing. One of the heroes did say that once they got close to it, they also felt a weird presence come off of it, but we still don't know what that is.
So it feels magical in some sort of way.
Correct.
Like there's a feeling, an aura around it.
Correct.
So I have a trait. I have connections, and I have noted that my connection is with the original holder of the Tempest Blade. Like my sword talks to me and like tells me how to do things and guides me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And with connections, you can make an ego check, and you can call on your contact to help provide clues, information, that kind of stuff. My thought is swords magic. This has some weird, freaky magic stuff going on with it. If I sit and kind of commune with the sword for a minute, if I roll, obviously, if I roll well enough, could I
Mm-hmm.
get any sort of information? Maybe something happened in the past or something. One of
Yeah.
the past holders of the Tempest Blade has also came across something along these lines.
Yeah.
That
We'll
kind of
do an
stuff.
ego check of 15.
Okay. And then it says ego check on the thing too.
Yep.
So yeah. Let's see. Ego. It's not great. 15.
Exactly 15.
Right on it.
So tell us before I tell you what's going on with it, tell us what you did.
So as the two, I'm assuming Blazor and Fireboy, you're kind of going back and forth, talking on the radio, all this kind of stuff, kind of back and forth. I take a minute and just kind of sit down and like hold the sword in front of me, very samurai like, sit down, meditate, hat on still, and just kind of sit there. And from the outside, it doesn't look like anything's really happening, but I'm sitting there and having a conversation with the sword.
Hmm.
With all the past holders of the Tempest Blade. They're all kind of like trapped inside of it. Not trapped, but like they're inside of it as it gets passed on. And pretty much just ask if they have seen or been around like this magical aura feeling that we get from the statues.
Okay. So you're on the opposite side of them. There's two monuments right now Fireboy and Blazor kind of look at one of the monuments talking like you mentioned, and you're right next to the other one. As you're focusing, you see a glimmer of the gem in the middle of the monument. It flickers, and then a force field just basically pushes you far back, and then it just recedes right back in. So it almost seemed like it wanted to protect itself.
So it has like a protective aura around it. So if anybody tries to hit it and stuff, it's gonna push back at them.
Has something, some type of force field around it, correct? Fury comes onto the radio. Hey, are you jackasses just, goofing around over there? We have more stuff to go on in the city. Jay Fury, he was too nice to you guys, but I am not that nice. I need you guys to go take care the rest of what's going on. You are not the only team on this mission.
If we don't figure out how all this works and is connected together, fighting these guys is not gonna stop anything.
Fury, you hear him in the background talking to someone else. He's like, is he talking to me? There's no way he's talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
And you just hear like a static click. He just like click, like he just he turns your comms off. With
Dickhead.
that, with
Wow.
that, uh pilot, you know, where are we going now? I assume you got like you know how to what some of the newer cars you can make. Was it the Tesla you can make it come towards you? You got that with the jet right now.
All right.
Where are you taking us? We got the museum, or you can fly around the city and see what's going on.
I I'd kind of like to see what all's going on here.
Okay.
So I don't know about you guys, but maybe we can do like a quick recon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the jet, basically comes down, kind of lands. You guys load up again. You're flying around the city. Um, you know, people are not taking kindly to you. You actually come up against a helicopter right now. We got a little air battle going on right now. So let me get this one. Let me get the stats right quick for this helicopter. You see a group of Hydra agents, in a two-man helicopter right now, and they're about to start firing at you. Can I get an agility check with a target number 13?
16.
Yeah. Tell us how you dodged it.
Um yeah, just some uh last second maneuvers. Just kind of like dodge to the right and just missed getting hit.
So, quick little air battle, right quick. The helicopter quickly turns around. They're firing at you. You're dodging. What are you doing right now with the group? The group is buckled in. You know, what do you want to do now? It's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot back at this helicopter.
All right. That's going to be an agility check, and it's going to be
Yeah.
against their agility defense.
And I get an edge. So there's a 16.
16 doing 25 damage,
Yep.
and that is enough to hit. Tell us how you hit this helicopter and what's going on right now.
Yeah, so this little airwolf pops up out of nowhere and misses us. So I just spin around and shoot one of the VTOL's energy beams at it.
Blazor and I'm not Blazor, sorry, Stormshade and Fireboy. What's going on through your minds right now? You guys are just like pedestrians right now.
I'm just like, man, he really tricked us with how casual he knew how to fly this plane. He's pretty good.
Okay. The helicopter, taking that hit, quickly whips back around, fires off a couple rockets, heat-seeking rockets, and tries to hit you with it. A 7 against your agility defense.
That is a miss.
The rockets miss you. You fire some flares off, and it just hits the building, causing a lot of the rubble to fall down and hit the earth below. It's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot again, with the elemental burst. or the energy burst from the jet. It's,
19.
19, and then I've got an edge. So yeah, there's a 20 for 35 damage.
That thing hits. What's going on? Tell us.
Um, yeah, so this helicopter still thinks they can take down our jet. Didn't come even close to hitting us twice now. So I'm shooting at them again, and we'll just take them down.
The helicopter quickly spins to the side. They open up a side door, and you just see a man on a like a minigun. He just opens up fire right at the jet, trying to hit you guys. Fantastic 13. Does that hit?
It does not hit.
So this guy's just firing, missing, hitting buildings right beside him. You see glass and everything shattering, hitting the floor. I mean, not the floor, hitting the ground. It's your turn now. You
All
guys are
right,
just basically flying through everything right now.
all right, and yeah, we're shooting back at it again, and with our edge, there's a 21 for 35 damage.
Tell us what happened. This thing is smoking right now.
Um, yeah, just when I think we might have this thing going down, yeah, this guy pops out on the side with a minigun and just spraying bullets everywhere. So I want to get this thing out of the air as fast as possible. Yeah, so take another shot and hit the helicopter again.
The helicopter tries to pull a maneuver out on you. Hits a quick turn. You know, quick, quick agility check, target number 13 to see if you can able to keep this thing flowing and make sure you don't hit anything.
Oh, I'm probably in combat now.
Yeah, sorry, you're in combat. Yeah.
Yeah, so subtract 2 from that. So
You're
yeah, I
good.
rolled an 18, so it's a 16.
So he's still past it. So right now he sees you, do the quick turn, flies right past you, appears right behind you. The Galagun. The minigun opens up again, opens fire, starts shooting at you. 15.
That one is a hit.
That one is a hit. Does anybody have any reactions or anything they want to try to help out?
I can use my slow motion dodge, but I'm not really sure if that would apply to the ship.
I
I'll
mean,
give
I
you,
don't mind using a reaction to give an edge. I
so
don't
I
know how
assume,
that would help because
We'd
the
have to
help
give them
teammate,
trouble.
yeah. So just re-roll one of the sixes.
okay. Do you have a preference? The middle one or the,
The middle one
Wait,
for sure.
okay.
how are we giving them trouble?
Yeah, how are you giving them trouble right now? If you can give me a good reason, how are you helping out Blazor right now?
Hey, they're shooting at you. Move.
I'll take
I
it. I'll
thought you
take
knew this, pilot.
it. Hey, what a good speech. An 11 hit.
No.
No, 11 does not hit.
So yeah, they surprise you. They open up fire. How are you dodging this thing?
Yeah, so I kind of froze and like, what are they doing? And yeah, Storm Shade's just kind of like, dude, get out of the way. Like, so I just, yeah, jerk on the control stick and uh just barely squeak by, getting blown up from behind.
Whoa, pause. Uh, and then it's your turn now.
Um, yeah, so I guess we'll spin around and shoot at him one more time. I said one more time, we'll shoot at him again.
Oh,
Um,
that's got to be one more time.
let's okay. So yeah, there's a 20 for 35 more damage.
Yeah, and you hit this thing. Tell us what happened on that one.
Uh, yeah, so I'm getting pissed now. Like they scared me, almost got hit. So we spin around one more time and take another shot at the helicopter and hit them.
So you hit him, and you see that thing just hurl towards the ground. You see an explosion happen, and safe to say those guys are not getting up. As
That's why
you are,
that's why they call me Airwolf.
look at that. As you're flying through the city, let me.
Blue Thunder.
Okay, can you guys see the map this time?
Nope.
It's black.
Oh dang it, that's always something, boy. I tell you. Okay, what about now?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're as you're flying through, let me get a vigilance check with a target number 13.
Everybody or just Josh?
Just Josh. He's the one piloting right now.
All right. Say vigilance.
Yeah. Ooh, you failed, huh? You have
Yeah, 11.
uh let's see, you guys have one more reaction to use. Oh well, actually you got two more because
I have
Blazor.
two.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got two, huh?
I mean, we can use another one if we want to. But hey, look over there. What's that thing? Use your edge.
Yep. I'm sorry, having issues over here. There we go.
13.
13.
Yeah, hey, you passed it though. You spot you spot another monument, but you also spot something that you guys have never seen before. Let me get into that. Along with some Hydra agents, you see a giant Hydra head octopus, mechanical robot right now. This thing is larger than any of the things you fought so far, and it's equipped with guns, 8 tentacles to grab, and it looks like it means business. You were able to basically stay hidden from it right now, but if you come in any closer, it's going to fire on you.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Yeah, you guys do you want to go to the ground for this one?
I mean, how much do you like your plane? I guess.
So you guys want to
Yeah.
do the
Yeah,
fly?
let's
You want to drop them all?
let's drop everybody off.
Okay. So I'll you guys pick where you want to basically land it, or each character can, where you want to get dropped off at. And let's see if you can actually safely drop them off. You're going to do a agility check versus the giant robots vigilance defense. Let me grab that.
Okay. And then I have an edge on that.
Oh,
So
you got a
just
fantastic 18. Nice.
still fantastic 19.
So yeah, you drop them off completely safe. Now, where do you guys want to be at? Okay, so the stage is set right now. We have not Hydra. Nick Fury comes on. He's like, I do not believe my eyes. A Hydra bot, this massive thing from, he has no idea where they got this technology from. This must be something, coming out of the portal. But this thing looks like it means business, and he recommends that, you don't take this one lightly right now. With that, that is actually where we're going to end for today. Right on a cliffhanger, right before things get real serious, real bad. This is what are you guys thinking right now? You guys see this massive thing, and let me see. Do I have the height on this thing?
Yeah, what can you tell us about what we're it's got 8 arms, you said.
Is it like floating, or is it using its arms to like walk?
Yeah, it's using two of the legs or four of the legs to walk, and then it has four of the tentacles. I was trying to see if I had the height on it. I guess I don't. Does anybody have the trait tech resilience?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Okay.
I got
Um,
weird.
Close enough.
is it yeah that weird. Let me grab one thing right quick. Okay, so this thing is actually. Let me make sure this is the right size chart. Okay, so this thing is actually it's in between like huge and gigantic. It's about 50 feet tall.
Dang.
So it's a pretty big boy. And then it is basically a high tech battle suit. So people are on the inside actually controlling it. You can kind of see through the windows of the eyes, and I'm just trying to see things that you would be able to see. Any other questions about this? And also, there's three other Hydra agents, on the ground floor as well.
Looks like
Nope.
it's ready to get exploded. That's all I know.
Yep.
But yeah,
All right. And
I
that's
ain't
where we'll
scared.
end. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this episode. Find out next time what happens on Dragon Ball Z.